Hello, I am back and it is now Sagittarius season. Happy Sagittarius season, especially to all you Sages and strong Sag placements. We are finally to Sagittarius season. I forget how much I actually really do like winter. I never thought I'd be saying that. Summer was so hot and depressing this year that I feel so motivated and comfortable in the winter. Being strongly Scorpio, I feel that Scorpio season was really introspective, but overall a lot of fun. Sag season, well, a lot of Scorpio season, I was just like sick, not sick, but it was just like all in my head sick, I think. I had a headache for like ever. I just didn't leave the house, going a little stir crazy. So I couldn't do the readings. I was like, I have not even spoken to another human. I cannot speak to a camera, but I'm finally back, finally better, and finally ready to do some shit, okay? So this is just a general reading. This is going to be Sag season. I don't know what cards I'm picking. We're still doing the random deck selections for each one. I am going to do a Sagittarius bonus reading, and I am going to do a view count bonus reading like I always do. But right now, we are tied, Capricorn and Virgo. So I don't really want to do both. So if you guys want to see one of those in particular, as the bonus video, go watch it, because somebody's got to beat the other. They're tied right now. I can only do one bonus video. Anyway, I am doing the general now, but I have personal readings to catch up on because I was off. So we shall see if I feel like doing the rest of the readings tonight. But this is my warm-up. This is my exercise. Since it's for everyone and it's less specific, it always gets me in the mood. So I kind of just love to do it. And you know what? Oh my God, why did I just think of it? It has been so long since I've seen this thing. So let's do a little pyramid blessing, which is extremely appropriate because I have been obsessed with ancient aliens. And yes, I understand the controversy and general backlash and criticism of the show from a television and scientific standpoint. And I will just say that I disagree with those feelings. I'm only on episode 3. My mind can change. But I don't understand how you can tell an archaeologist that he's doing pseudo-archaeology when he's doing the same exact archaeology as you, but has a different fucking belief. That does not make sense to me. Anyways, Sagittarius season has me very much being open about myself, but being very loving to everyone else. And I just love that for Sages, Sag is top 3 signs. I'm starting to realize Sag has got the number 2 spot only to Gemini. And the more they piss me off, the more I like Sagittariuses. I'm kidding. But also I'm realizing Tauruses kind of make a really good number 3. I'm not going to lie, because it's like none of the people that I am immediately, like in my very innerest circle, like none of my family, other than like my niece, my mini-me, but like my siblings, parents, aunts, uncles, none of them are Tauruses. My best friends, partners, none of them have ever been Tauruses. But the Tauruses in my life, my close Taurus friends, my acquainted Taurus friends, they're my best friends. So I would actually give the number 3 slot to Taurus at this point. Y'all reminded me how amazing you are, right? And how amazing I am. So expect to see a lot of Taurus content coming up because I'm feeling myself. And I'm riding hard for the bull gang. I'm changing the name. I'm changing everything. Not the name, but I'm changing everything y'all think about Tauruses, because same energy as Sagittarius. You underestimate it though. And I know we're fixed sign. It doesn't make sense. I know, but once you vibe, you vibe. Yes. Okay. I think I went on that tangent a little bit because I always consider Sagittarius as deep thinkers, but I can't even think of any of my Sag placements. And I feel like Taurus is the only other sign that you can really go to that level with. And it really is amazing. And I love it so much. So I just wanted to say that 5 minutes later. Jesus. It's been a lot of me talking and rambling lately. I just am going on and on and on and on and on. It's because I got a lot to say and not a lot of time to say it because I was quiet for too long. I ain't trying to get my ducks in a row. I'm trying to get my ducks to the pond. Okay, so bear with me. They're all over the place, but they're getting there. We're gonna find the water. Okay, take me to the river. Drop my ducks in the water. Okay. Anyways, let's see how the night goes with our crystal pyramid to start us off. That was nice. And you know what I was thinking about is individuality. And I feel like it was my own thoughts, but it was very Sagittarian energy. And the whole meditation I was having while I was listening to that resonance was like, how do I explain? It was like everyone conforms to the basic module of success in hopes that they can attain what they think others have. But the problem is with conforming to any agenda, what is the word I was looking for? Conforming to anything is just uniformity. And that is what makes you powerless. Trying to be like anyone else or doing the things that they do really aren't going to get you anywhere. And the thing is, doing what I want to do doesn't get me anywhere either. Right? It's that cursed algorithm. It's a cursed algorithm. It's made to be the exact perception they want us to have. It's very odd. It's very interesting. And the longer I use social media, especially to promote my business, the more I am frustrated with it. So I am not only just reformatting some of the things that I have going on, but I am also rethinking the platforms that I'm on. And I'm going to keep all of them, but there may be some new avenues for you to check me out on, because I do get sick of the do what we say, not what you do kind of attitude. I'm just too rogue. And I would really like to be in real life, but the way people in my life have been getting sick and I've not even had contact with them, I've decided I think I will continue to do these things, right? Because I like to protect myself, protect my energy. And I think it's a natural case for winter. So if you're feeling like you want to relax and shut in and turn off and not so much socialize or anything, then I would say this is a good time to just do that. Stay in bed the extra hours, watch the second movie, smoke the fucking ganj, like whatever, you know. Do the relaxing thing, take the bath, build the fire, you know. It's winter time. It's time to get cozy. It's time to be comfortable. It's time to shed off some of the layers and recognize who we truly are. Okay. Beauty on this day, 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 beauty on this day. It's like a song in my head. Beauty, it's faster, and beauty on this day, beauty on this day. I think language influences itself more than we realize it does, because it's the way that the sounds are and not the letters, right? And when you speed them up or slow them down, they're almost the same, but they come out so different. If I were to say beauty is the same, what did I even do? I couldn't even understand what I was saying. Beauty on this day, said really fastly, almost started to sound like namaste. And so it just does make you wonder, right? Language is just stretched out over time. So anyway, yeah, as we approach the new year, it will be a new me. I know that I celebrate the true new year Aries season, but that's a very hard time. And it's a different kind of celebration. This winter is life. Persephone that thrives in Hades, right? That's how I would describe myself. You know, I'm the necromancer. Of course, I do good in winter. You know, you can tell I'm channeling though a little bit, because I'll randomly start doing stuff like this. It's crazy. I blow my own mind because I don't notice it, but when I flow, it's like, what time passes? So I really wanted to use a deck because, like I said, I haven't read in a while. I got to do some personals, you know. But I feel like this is more of an energy reading. I feel like this is more of a fucking kickback Sagittarius chit chat vibe. So I don't even know if I'll pull a deck out, to be honest with you. I'm literally vibing. No more ride or dying. I am simply driving, vibing. Okay? If you want to pull up and you want to drive with me and vibe out, that's fine. But if you're just trying to get a ride and you're going to put me at risk to die, I'm all right. I'm all right. Like I said, I'm going to stay home. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. Next, I was thinking about that song a lot. I think about Ariana Grande a lot lately. She's Cancer, so I don't know why. Other than I just, I guess I can sympathize with certain situations. I hope she's okay. Anyways, I'm going to close my eyes for a moment and see what else needs to be said or done here, okay? I'm hearing a lot of chanting, but the thing is, I try to be very respectful of different cultures and religions, especially that are not of my own. Because as far as I know, without like a DNA genetics thing test, like from scientists, like I'm just a white European mix, right? There's so many of my ancestors that come through clearly, and some quite frankly scarily, because it's the fucking Romans, right? But I often feel like I hear other deities and other ancestors, and I never know what's mine, what's yours, but I like to tread very lightly when I channel those things, because I do want to be respectful, and I don't want to be seen as being disrespectful or appropriating. I just have always been someone who, one, grew up completely whitewashed in a sundown town, you know what I'm saying? I had no idea that any of that was real or what that meant, or, you know, until I was in my 20s. So I, up until that point of realizing, like, oh my God, I never heard the term closed practice before. Like, what? I've always just taken what's come to me, and I've learned about what people tell me or give me, you know, or what I find, or whatever kind of pull I have, right? So I try to go with the flow. That being said, what I'm trying to say is stuff that comes out of my mouth. Of course, I want to be held accountable, but that's why I would like to explain myself, and not necessarily excuse it, but explain it, that the way that this works, it happens across worlds, okay? Especially because there's not that many fucking necromancers. And I've talked to people who can also talk to the dead, but it's not something they choose to do all the time, because it can be very draining. But sometimes I get more drained if I'm not listening to them. It's like they give me life. we've been together this whole time. So, right now, the reason I brought that up is because I am hearing chants, you know, and similar to like Om, and like I said, beauty on this day, but really fast, you know, beauty on this day, beauty on this day, beauty on this day, beauty on this day, until you can't even tell what words I'm saying. That's why I got into that bit about the language. So I just want to express that I may not always know what words mean or what they represent or even what cultures they're from. I try to just say what naturally comes in, okay? So, I know I'm thinking Animal Collective. Is that We Tigers? You know. It's so good. It's the way they make Primal so psychedelic. I love Animal Collective. Anyway, I lost the chant. I kind of talked myself out of it because, again, I'm more concerned about respecting other people's cultures and beliefs than to just like promote my own. But lots of chanting, lots of ohms and nas, like Om Manai, Om Manai, Om Manai, Om Manai. And I think it's a shame that so many, I don't want to say white, but it's true, and Western and blah, 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 modern culture has moved so far away from those practices. Because they are the sounds of nature, and we need to be connected with nature as humans because we are of nature. And the more disconnected we get, the more alien we become, which is like fine to an extent, but half y'all don't even believe in them. Hello? Hello? Y'all, come on. You got a problem with ancient aliens? Look at your cell phone. What are you doing? This is so Sagittarian energy. This is just a full energy reading. I feel like the cards will come, and again, I will be doing the Sagittarius bonus reading, and I will be doing a Capricorn or Virgo reading. I might spoil Tauruses and just do a whole ass Earth sign bonus video, just because I've been in that kind of mood. We'll see, again, if you have a preference. Up the views. Lots of patterns, lots of primal feelings, and warming the body from within, using your own tones. Like, I don't even know, it's like it's overcoming me in this moment and lately. All right, so try to connect not with your roots on a lineage level, but your roots on a biological level, on a scientific level, on a cellular level, on a planetary level. Remove the human identities for a second and allow your core to explore things like humming and drumming and the natural sounds of the earth. Invoke the roar of a lion or the growl of a tiger. Okay, I can tell I don't know who that is. The cranky voice is not mine though, right? As somebody's elder, isn't it? So just try and try and try and try until you can't try anymore, and all of a sudden you realize you've been doing it all along and you just forgot. You just forgot. That's why people like to listen to bird calls and water and all this other stuff, you know? Like, that's beautiful. We have to get back to our roots. Something that really helped me master mindfulness was to sit in the woods, which is just very popular where I'm from. And I wouldn't trade it for really anything in my heart of hearts. Like, I've been in the mountains and it was okay. I've seen the views. It was beautiful, but there is just something about sitting among trees that I just have yet to find replicated in any other part of nature that I have yet to witness. The only thing that is comparable is physically watching the sky change during sunset, not looking away even for a second. That shit is mind-blowingly amazing. I am obsessed. But sitting in trees, man, that's number one. Love the ocean, love the mountainside, but sitting in them trees, right? So try to sit under a tree, but to really get myself into mindfulness, I would just listen to Alan Watts, you know what I'm saying, and just vibe with the trees and let Alan Watts be like, yeah, it is like that, but it also isn't like that, you know. He's always saying something and then he follows it up with a complete contradiction. Isn't that how it is? Isn't that what he does when he gives his lectures? Oh, I would love to channel Alan Watts. I don't even know his birthday right now. I feel like he's a Cancer from what I remember because I was very disappointed, but also not surprised. The man was an alcoholic until he died. You know, a little bit strong hand, I think. Very sad, but he was a thinker, you know, and sometimes people need to subdue themselves. I wonder if I am channeling Alan Watts. That is so cool. It would really explain why I couldn't configure a reason to pick a deck or anything, because I wasn't trying to talk to anybody in particular, but then I just told that little story, and I've been having this flow. Okay, Alan Watts in the building. Hello. That is so, I feel so honored. The mind can be such a terrible place, or maybe more of a treacherous one, because it's not that it's terrible, it's that it's dangerous. The mind so often thinks what it wants, and of course society doesn't help because it's telling you, yes, the worst thing is out there all the time around the corner, but until you use your mind to inspire your own thoughts, you will never really know freedom. That is not the direction I thought that was going in. You see, once you free the mind, you decide where you go in life. Whether you go up, whether you go down, you are now the pilot. You are the navigator, the aviator. Some people coast by, others fly. I think that's what she meant by ride or die. It's so funny. And those who soar above the clouds have a view that those from Earth never see. But some people can look up and be happy to just see that someone else is looking down on them. Never judge what a man does, but you'd be safer to judge who a man is. Wow. Powerful stuff. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Alan Watts. Oh, what a treat. One of my all-time favorite philosophers and idolized human beings, because I can typically recognize the flaw in people and forgive them. And I see why people we don't know should be any different, but there are certain offenses that if you cross, it's very hard to come back from, especially if it goes unaddressed. I appreciate that very much, Alan Watts. Yes. It's very beautiful. Whew, thank you. Wow. That was very cool. Hell yes to Sagittarius season. It's very hard to have confidence in these things sometimes because it is freaky, right? And it's like, oh, she's schizophrenic and bullshitting or whatever excuses you can think. But I'm telling you, man, the things I can come up with, facts and things that I know and I've gotten confirmation. Obviously, nobody can confirm whether Alan Watts thought or said that. But, you know, on a personal level, I've gotten enough affirmations to recognize that this shit ain't no joke. So I get excited about those moments where it's like, wow, I wasn't expecting that or asking for that, and yet I got it anyway. I'm so honored to be here doing this. So I just wanted to say, hey, thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for being my friend. And thank you for listening. If you like my shit, you know what it is. Talk back a little bit. I don't need to have a one-sided conversation all the time. In fact, I hate it. I just never shut the fuck up. So anyways, tune back in for the bonus readings and book one of your own, because again, I got some personals to catch up on. I will be back for more Sagittarius season content. And look out for some other content I'm going to be putting out, because I ain't been fucking caring about the tarot as much, but got a lot going on. So stay tuned and remember that I absolutely love you. Thank you.